Welcome to Mindless Entertainment. My name is Jesse Milestone, and I have just watched the new teaser trailer for It Part 2. And I gotta say, kudos to whoever edited this trailer, whoever decided on the structure of this trailer. This is not a new thing for teasers. We've seen sometimes teasers are just collections of things that don't, really go together. They're just like bits of the film. And we have seen this style before. I mean, Frozen just did their teaser trailer like this, where you have a solid, minute or two of an actual scene, and then into all the choppy, we don't know what's going on stuff. The difference is a lot of times those scenes in a teaser don't necessarily let you in on what's actually happening. They're designed sort of to confuse you more. Endgame, the teaser did the same thing as well, with Tony Stark floating in space and all of that stuff. And the thing about it being a sequel and coming from a book that has been out for a very long time, so we know what's going on, is that they're able to build some nice suspense right there in the trailer, because you do know what's happening. You do know what's about to happen. They build, and in case you don't, they let you in on the dramatic irony by showing the couple of random creepo moments of the old lady in the background behind Jessica Chastain's character, to just build that nice little bit of suspense right there in the moment, and then the moment where she kind of realizes something's not right, and you're like, get out! Oh my god! So it's great. It did a wonderful thing that and I think it was a great thing that that part one did, was it built suspense and had a really nice creep factor. I mean, it is a really creepy story, with the way the imagery is used, with the way you have this shape-shifting character, that feeds on fear. So you have a lot of great opportunities to build that unsettling, icky, crawly under your skin creep factor. I think they did a really nice job of getting right back to that in this trailer, the same way that they had in part one. So I loved part one. I know not everyone is a fan. I know some people. I actually have not read the book yet, even though I really, really enjoy Stephen King. It's just one that I have not gotten through, that I haven't read all of. But I would like to do that, I think, probably maybe before I see the film. So I know there's some people have some issues, how, Pennywise is too much of a clown and not enough shapeshiftery and all that stuff. So I get it, I get that it's not a perfect film, but for me, I don't get easily scared in horror films. I'm not one to jump a lot and to like, oh my god, and freak out. When I watched part one, halfway through the movie, I was like, my feet will be on this chair and not on the ground, because something might bite my feet off if they're on the ground. So I definitely had that moment in the first one, and then watching the trailer for the second one kind of built me back up to that, of like, oh, this is going to be a very unsettling journey. And I'm very excited to be deeply unsettled by evil, scary clowns. I am. It's going to be fun. It's going to be creepy. It's going to be weird. Also, James McAvoy. Let's just talk about how James McAvoy is wonderful and very talented and very sexy. So I'm always excited to see him. Really interested to see Jessica Chastain in a role like this. I like how they've really done some work to, visually pair the older versions, done some hair, makeup, etc., whatever, to really try to harken back to the younger versions. So you feel like there's not, that you feel like they're really actually the same person. So we'll see how well they do with that in the character building as well. I'm hoping that some theaters are going to do a back-to-back part one, part two showing when it comes out, because I would love to do that, actually. I mean, the story's one big, thick book, so it would be fun to enjoy it that way as one full story. But I'm really interested because Jessica Chastain is one of those people who's like, she does everything. She does sci-fi, she does fantasy, she's doing horror now. It's really fascinating to see the way she tackles a character, and she's just like, different types of characters, ones that are, very tough and in control, but this one, and it's a little more typical of hers to play a very, like, tough and in control kind of character. So to have her play one who maybe, we'll see, what the growth is here, but one who's like a little bit more, she's tough, she's still a tough girl, but one who maybe isn't as fully in control as she frequently is in a lot of other roles. So I like the casting. I hadn't read too much about it beforehand, so it was a little new to me. I think maybe vaguely someone had mentioned James McAvoy being in part two, and it just didn't occur to me, I didn't remember it. So the casting was a little bit new to me, because like, I didn't realize that these people were going to be those people. And I'm excited. I'm in. I'm creeped out. I'm thoroughly creeped out. I'm prepared for this. I'm prepared to go. I don't have a fear of clowns. Clowns don't really bother me. Yeah, I find them vaguely unsettling, but they don't have. I really like the way Bill Skarsgård. is the clown of this. I really like how there's like a charm factor to him, just because he's such a charming person in real life, to that there's that charm kind of comes into this terrifying evil clown. So I'm looking forward to more of that. I'm looking forward to the big whopping finale of this very, very fun story. And this is something I will say time and time again about Stephen King. He is not the world's greatest writer. He is an incredible storyteller. So it's always a delight. Now, like, a lot of his films were put on screen years ago and weren't really done justice. And so it's kind of a delight now to see some of them being done or redone and kind of getting the telling that they deserve. I did not see Pet Sematary. I hear that was not the telling it deserved, which really disappoints me, because that's one that really can wonderfully lend itself to cinema. But this one, so far, they've done great. I'm looking forward to that continuing. And yeah, what do you guys think? Are you in? Are you out? Did you love the first part one? Did you hate it? How you feel about this trailer? Do you have concerns for this film coming up? Are you all in? Are you all out? Let me know. It's the comment section for that. Really curious, always curious to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and press that like button. I can English. There's a bunch of things popping up any minute now. One is subscribe to LA Cheesesteak Reviews. This is my new channel. I have new content for you. My t-shirt, Jesse Shot First. It's a really cool t-shirt. The art is original by that Star Wars girl. Also a video popping up that says, get involved with me if you want to find out more things about, my Teespring, my Patreon, business contacts, other ways to get a hold of me, Twitter at Jesse Milestone, Instagram at Mindless Entertainment. All of your engagement helps me so much and helps this channel grow. So thank you so much for being a part of this wonderful journey. I can't do it without you. You guys are all really special to me. God Empress, out.